Alrighty. Alrighty, chat. Well, I shouldn't say chat. Guys, so we have a very special guest here today on the channel for the first episode of HAGCAST. We have Master Cheeks. As you can see on screen, he is a huge, one might say huge YouTube channel here. He has almost 68,000 subscribers, 140 videos. I would say Master Cheeks, if anything, I'll just allow you to kind of introduce yourself for the video. If anything, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Hello. I'm just a guy. There's not much really to say.
He is the Halo Chud tuber, the quote unquote Halo Chud tuber. Would you say that's a somewhat fitting description?
I guess, yeah, I suppose.
I would say so. By the way, I love this freaking I love this channel banner. Did you make that yourself, or did you just kind of like stumble upon it on Twitter?
I saw a few people. I actually got I saw one of those tweets that always get like a ton of likes, where someone was like, somebody with this, like someone. It wasn't even me. That's the thing. So I've seen several like people on Twitter with this profile picture now. With that banner, I mean, which is quite funny.
Dude, the Yacube in the background fucking kills me, dude. Along with like Captain Keys in the SS outfit. I think that's an SS outfit, is it?
I think so, yeah. It's an edit of the Logan Paul KSI and the guy from the casino machine. Casino
machine? What's that?
Yeah, the white Egyptian guy.
Oh yeah, that one. And dude, whenever I see that, I think about that guy on Twitter. What's his name? Royal Surf. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's the one that always posts the compilations of the Indians getting ran over by trains with like the Katy Perry music in the background.
Oh right, I wasn't aware of that.
Oh yeah. Check out his Twitter sometime. That's like, dude, I shit you not, he posts that. Like, I think he posts like a video of that like every other day. It's straight up just, it's literally just that.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's a certain points on my Twitter timeline where that's like, my entire Twitter timeline is literally just videos from India of people dying like the most horrific deaths imaginable. Like some dude like diving into like a 1 foot tall swimming pool, and he just he just snaps his neck like the SCP sound effect. The one statue that like moves and it like snaps your neck. It's like like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. But anyways, he agreed to come up here for the first episode of HAGCAST and to come co-host the show. But I did want to give him a proper introduction here. I've seen his videos all the way back to, what was it, when did you start? Was it like 2023, 2024?
I think I got started in 2021. Oh no, it might have been 2023, yeah. Let
me look at your oldest here. 2023, yeah. I remember seeing his videos. Yeah. I think this might have been the first video I saw of yours, was the Master Chief has become homeless. Yeah, I think that's the first one I saw. It's been a minute, dude. 3 years, dude. Like fucking time flies. Was there an edit you did where it was like Master Chief like helps you to stop like jerking off or whatever? Was there one you did of that, or is that a different channel?
No, that might have been somebody else.
Oh. You know how many videos like AI edits there are? It's like Batman. It's like Batman helps you to like stop like, jerking off. You know how many fucking videos there are of that?
A lot, I guess.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that and like Vegeta. It's like Vegeta tells you to stop like beating your meat or something, dude. It's fucking dumb, dude. Oh yeah. So my Piscord, they had a bunch of questions for you since you're on the show. Okay. So for one, they want to know what your favorite Halo game is, and Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They actually had a question before this. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the coffin of Annie and Lele for a second. I'm not sure how up to speed you are on it. Besides incest game, are you pretty up to
That's
speed on
about
it?
it. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Okay, so would you? Okay, actually, let me let me see if I could pull up a picture here of Renee. Well, actually, you've seen the picture of Renee. Okay, look, you've seen Renee and Ashley, right? The two different pictures of her, the mom and the sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one you picking? Are you picking? Are you a hag enjoyer? Do you enjoy the hags, or do you want
I prefer women my own age to be honest, mate.
women your own age? All right. So you're not a hag enjoyer. Unfortunately, Master Cheeks is not a hag patriot. He's patriots in other ways, but he's not a hag patriot. So that was one question. That was like one of the first questions they wanted me to ask you. They didn't type it down. I just remembered it. So, okay, moving on here. So your favorite Halo game. Okay, favorite Halo game. If it's not Halo 2, why? This can also deluge into which Halo game has the best story, gameplay, art style. Okay, so basically, what's your favorite Halo game? You would say.
I would say my favorite game is Halo Spartan Strike for the iPhone. It's just really good.
It's just that top notch.
It's so good, mate.
It's so good. Do they still have those games on Steam? Do they
I
still
don't know,
have
I've
those?
never played it.
You could be a real Halo fan and just never played any of the games, and then you're just like, I unconditionally support whatever 343 does. I've never even played a Halo game. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so I mean, honestly, it's kind of a toss-up for me. I mean, it's kind of a split between like Halo CE and like Halo 3 ODST being like my favorites. Halo 3 ODST, I kind of like that because mainly because it's kind of like a much more smaller, kind of like more focused kind of story about like a smaller kind of unit, and it leans a lot more into like the military shit. I think like one of the issues that one of the huge issues 343 has, besides them just being a shit ass company and just sucking ass and making Halo games, I think, is that they lean way too much into the whole like Spartans are super important kind of thing, where it's almost like up to tiers of like, Marvel superhero type shit, right? Like the
Yeah.
Spartans, they need like auxiliary support, right? They need the support of, like the ODSTs, regular Marine, Grunt, Infantry, right? The fleets and all that to like get anything to happen, right? Whereas like 343 completely just loses that shit and they're like, oh, they're fucking superheroes, and like my personal preferences, I like, the more human kind of like stories when it comes to like the ODSTs and like the small squad unit type shit. A bit more mainly because my time in the military and whatnot. But do you actually have like a real you actually have like a real like favorite Halo game?
I think I'm lying. I'd say my favorite one is it's probably Halo 2.
Halo 2?
Yeah.
Is it mainly just because of like the story and like the soundtrack?
Yeah, to be honest, I'd say it's either Halo 2 or maybe Halo 3. One of them two.
Dude, Halo 3 is a fucking gem, dude. Like that, like the multiplayer in that game, like I do that. The multiplayer, like Xbox Live. I know you weren't like there for when Xbox Live and Halo 3 like came out. You got into it like way later on. But honestly, dude, you just had to be there. Literally, you just like had to freaking be there, dude. That shit was literally peak. Dude, like getting on Xbox Live. I didn't have internet growing up, so like I had to go to a friend's house to like go play like Halo 3 like on live and stuff, dude. But like seeing I was able to connect with other people and like actually play like a game like live with other people and shit was like the coolest shit ever. And like the armor customization like they had in there, I don't know if any other games are really doing that kind of shit up until that point with like Forge mode and theater. That was like all revolutionary shit they came out with, dude. It was like you literally just had to be there. It was like it literally like blew the fucking barn doors off type stuff,
Mm.
Okay, so moving on from that one, your favorite enemy faction can also have multiple reasonings like design, lore, or just fun to fight. Favorite enemy faction?
Probably the Covenant, to be honest.
That was the only correct. Well, I mean, I guess you could say the Flood. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the
I
Flood.
don't really like the Flood, to be fair. I think they're quite annoying to fight.
They really are annoying. I remember playing on the original Xbox, playing the 343 the Flood mission, and it was like a total, like, the game totally got like turned upside down in your head, because like before that, like everything's like all bright, cheery, colorful and shit. You're fighting aliens or with the Marines and shit, and then it's like out of nowhere you just get slapped with you're alone in this like creepy ass swamp. And the next thing you know, you have fucking popcorn shrimp like jumping at your face, trying to turn you into a load of biomass to add to the Chris Chan Gravemind Collective or some shit,
Yeah.
But I think the whole dynamic of like the Flood was kind of added in there for one to like mix up the gameplay and to add like another enemy faction to fight the Covenant. But also too, in the changing up the gameplay aspects, like the Flood, they immediately like rush your position and whatnot. You can't linger in cover or whatever, so it forces you to constantly kind of be in a frantic sort of state of like moving everywhere. But I mean, yeah, honestly, I would totally agree with like the Covenant being probably the best faction. I mean, shit, that's like literally the one you start with. That's like everything was fucking built off of that one,
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember in Halo 4, one of the main things I found really annoying was how, like, so little the Covenant are in it. Like, every time the Covenant showed up, it was like, okay, the game's getting a bit of fun again now. But then they're only in it for, like, 5 minutes per level. Well, not even per level, they're barely in some of the levels. So, like, yeah, that's another one of the main reasons I don't like Halo 4, is that the Covenant are barely in it, and it's mainly just the robot things, the Prometheans, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, are you familiar with the lore on the Prometheans? Are you like up to
All I
speed on
know
that
is
shit?
that they are basically like they're humans that got turned into robots by the
Yeah.
foreigners, which used to be humans anyway. But then
The-
343 undid that for some reason.
Wait, they retconned that?
Shut up, shut up. You know that. You know that 343 retconned the foreigners being human.
Oh no. I thought you meant like the
All right,
not the
you're
foreigners,
me
the
on for a minute.
Prometheans.
No, I don't know. I mean, they might have. I don't know. I don't keep up to date with modern Halo lore, to be honest, because I just don't care anymore.
Oh yeah. So apparently the Prometheans are supposed to be like digitized humans or some shit. Like the who's that guy? The one you fight in for the library man.
Died.
The Dick Dat or the
Didact.
Tech Deck.
Didact.
The Didact, yeah. Yeah, apparently he's supposed to be like he was like some ancient Forerunner general that like well, he like after so apparently the humans and like the Forerunners existed within the same time. This is like after 343 retcon the Forerunners being human. So like they split them into two different factions. Apparently the Forerunners and the humans were like having a war with each other that like happened because the humans were fighting the Flood. And then the humans ran away from the Flood, and then they ran into the Forerunners, and then they had like some giant fucking, I don't know, like kind of like space genocide type war or something. And eventually the Forerunners like went and like completely conquered the humans and then like set them back to like the Stone Age or some shit. And apparently the Didact was like taking these humans and like digitizing them and turning them into the Prometheans, the enemies that you fight in like Halo 4. They're just not fun to fight. They're just really a huge pain in the ass to fight. Just very, very bad enemy design for Halo 4. And that sucks too, man, that like you came into the franchise at Halo 4 of all things, dude. That's like one of the worst experiences you could have a Halo. Because like playing Halo 1, Halo CE for the first time is like fucking, it was like groundbreaking shit, dude. Especially back in the day. But like I can't even imagine how shitty it must have been to come in and you're like your first Halo game is Halo 4. That's crazy, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. Actually, no, it's not alright. It's very bad.
That's very bad. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that, mate. I'll have to have some. I gotta have some like Bungie like white guilt here and apologize on the behalf of all Bungie fanboys that was your first Halo experience.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Okay. So thoughts. Okay, so they're asking about what your thoughts are on the expanded lore, the books, the comics, the TVs, and anime.
I honestly, I don't know much about it.
That's fair. It's a nice rock to live under, man. Did you know they had like a whole anime? It was like Halo Legends. Did you ever watch that one?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm thinking of watching it and doing a video on it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that shit. I think I saw that when I was like, I think I was like 12. I think I was like 12 or 13. My parents were actually nice enough to go and like buy me the physical DVD copy of it as to where I actually like got to watch it, you know. And I wasn't allowed to have video games or anything at that point because my parents were like they were very oppressive to gamers. They're very anti-gamer. And yeah, that was like the first time watching that, and I was like, oh wow, hey, this is pretty. This anime shit's actually like pretty cool, you know. But yeah, that was. I remember that guy, the one guy on YouTube. He does, shit. What's his name? I can't remember the guy's name, but it's like something unimportant. Something I don't know. It's like he had like a whole video where he did it was like Halo. Matter of fact, if I just search it up here. How is it? Halo Legends.
Oh, thingy. Pointless Hub.
Pointless Hub. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you and I have seen the same video. Yeah, Pointless Hub. Yeah, Pointless Hub. Damn, dude, I cannot freaking type today. Halo Legends. Yeah, and I completely forgot about like Halo Legends up until this guy made the video reminding me about it. But yeah, it was I didn't really care too much for Halo Legends. There's like the one standout from that is the prototype, the one about the mech, the mech armor. There's like that one, and then there's the one about the ODST squad with the one Spartan. I don't remember the name of that one, but you know the ones I'm talking about?
I think so. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen Halo Legends.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I don't want to spoil anything for you, despite it being. Oh, dude, I think this thing's like, how old is this? I think this might be like a 14-year-old kind of thing. So what they did was they took a bunch of different animation styles from like different anime studios, and they had like different stories animated by different places, right? And they basically just made a giant kind of like, I guess like combination or whatever. And they made it into Halo Legends. I know DVDs are kind of archaic now, but yeah, that was like, you got the DVD, you could pick like which what Halo video you kind of wanted to watch, right? I think they had like the Homecoming one prototype. There's like one about like the old arbiters they had in the Covenant or whatever. They had that one, and there's like one. Do you know about like Final Fantasy? They have like the Final Fantasy
Actually,
like CGI movies.
Actually, now that you say it, like I think I did see that episode of The Arbiter where it's like
It's like watercolored.
Yeah, no, I did see that years ago.
Yeah, I remember trying to watch that as a kid. I don't know. I didn't like how the animation was on it, and I just never bothered to watch it. I should probably go and revisit that and like rewatch that at some point because I never watched it because of how the animation style just kind of looked really weird. The water, I think it's watercoloring. I think that's how the type of animation they used.
I mean, it's a filter. It'll be CGI.
Oh, okay. It's a CGI filter.
It's like the Spider-Verse type stuff where they have like a filter over it.
Yeah. And then I know one of those videos they had in there was like it was like super awful looking like 3D renders. Yeah, it was like really shitty 3D renders.
It's the link to.
Let me see if I can find it in his video so I can show you guys. Well, here's like the watercoloring arbiter one I'm talking about. Oh, he actually goes like into a deep dive here about like what each episode was in here. Where is it? Package is it? I think this is it right here. The package, like, yeah, he kind of brushes on it here, but it has like that really uncanny valley kind of like Final Fantasy CGI movie kind of look to it. Yeah, it's not very good looking. It hasn't aged very well. But if, dude, do you know much about do you know about like Dead Space? Have you seen any of the Dead Space movies?
No.
Oh, dude,
I've never played it either.
I think it's like Dead Space. Ah, shit. It's like the CGI movie that they did for after the end of Dead Space 1. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, Dead Space Aftermath. That's it right there. Dude, they have the whole thing on here. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to play this for obvious like copyright reasons, but I'll show you like a frame here. Look at this CGI. Literally look at this CGI, dude. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's super bad. Like someone looked at this and they're like, "Damn, dude. Like this." They're like, "This is it, man. This is the animation style right here." Like look. Like the only other media I could think of that had like this horrendously bad type of like 3D render stuff in it was like have you seen Berserk 2016?
I haven't seen it, but I have seen clips of it.
The clang of the sword. Fucking
Oh yeah, that's like the pots and pan sound effects.
The
Yeah.
pots and pans sound effect, yeah. That's what this reminds me of right here. That level of animation, and it's super jarring too, right? Because they cut between the 3D renders, and actual like animation here, and it's like you literally could have just did it all in one animation style. Like people aren't that retarded as to where like it's supposed to be. The reasoning, quote unquote, they change the animation style so that way you know who's recounting the story, right? To which, like, there's no need for that. You could have just stayed to one animation style for, like, the entire movie to keep it consistent, right? Versus, like, you know, going from freaking, like, this to, like, you know, this or whatever. It was... Oh, gosh. Sorry, I'm ranting. But, like, there's no reason why they had to do this. It's just bad design. Bad freaking design decisions. When it comes to all this, but yeah, 3D animation, no good.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I probably would have watched that if the entire movie was in this art style that you're showing me now.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't mind watching it.
Dude, unironically, Dead Space is fucking Kino, dude. It's if you haven't played the original games, just play Dead Space 1 and 2. If there's a comparison to make for those games, it's kind of like Dead Space 1 is basically like the movie Alien, right? It's a lot kind of like shorter in scope of sort of like story, where it all takes place on like the Ishimura, right? Which is like the ship all the bad stuff happens on, right? Versus like
I think I
go on.
somewhat know what happens in it because I think I saw I think I saw Actman's video on it.
Actman, yeah. Yeah, and then like Dead Space 2, it's a lot more like action oriented. It's a lot more like Resident Evil 4-esque. Dead Space 2 is a lot more shit kind of going on, explosions. Like Isaac's constantly kind of getting thrown around everywhere. Whereas like, I guess like Dead Space 1 is kind of more like a Half-Life kind of like there's no like real cinematic kind of shit going on besides just from what you literally see from where you're like standing. Dead Space 2, Isaac gets thrown around like a rag doll, dude. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, Dead Space super Kino though, man. And you definitely need to give it a play sometime. Don't play the remake. The remake's unnecessary. It's very like unneeded. They shoved a lot of like, political rhetoric type shit in there. Like they lecture you about like capitalism and they have like transgender bathrooms and stuff in there. Stuff that just really had no place going into it, you know, in comparison to like the original, right? Like if you're trying to remake a game, you need to like you need to keep the original like kind of like artistic like integrity of that product, right? To which like a part of that comes with it is also the time period that comes with it too, right? Like, you know, for example, if you take a look at like the Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta remake, right? You know, they took the jiggle physics out of that, right? Not trying to be a gooner here, but on I.
That.
Oh, sorry, what?
Saying that's bad. That taking the jiggle physics out.
Right? Like, I'm not trying to be a gooner here, but that was a, you know, I'm not trying to highlight the importance of jiggle physics here, but it's the fact that they felt the need to take that out. And then also at the start of the MGS3 remake, they also give you a warning saying like this game's from a long time ago, and by a long time ago I mean like 20 years ago, and that it may have things in here people may find offensive or whatever. And it's like, it just completely, it's so jarring. It just takes you out of the experience, especially if you're one of the original people who played the original, you know. And that's why like the RE4 remake in comparison to the original is just like, if you saw all the shit they took out of it, like they cut a lot of Leon's lines, like Leon. Have you played RE4?
Played the remake.
Oh, dude, you gotta play OG RE4, dude. It's tank controls, but dude, it's Kino. It's so fucking Kino. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you the clip. It's like Leon, women. Yeah, there you go, right here.
Women.
Yeah, they took that out, dude. They're like, oh no, this is too offensive. We can't have this in there. And then they took out RE4 ballistics. Yeah, RE4 ballistics. They took that out too.
I think I have seen this clip.
Yeah.
Daughter with ballistics too.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, dude, it's like who cares? Like, okay, yeah, there's gonna be like a few women on the internet who are gonna be upset about
Look
this.
at his fucking ears there. Crazy.
Those are some like.
So look at them ears, dude.
Those,
mad fucking monkey ears them.
yeah, right. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of like one of the characters out of like Lord of the Rings with like the one of the dwarves or something with their ears sticking out all the way. It kind of gives that sort of like energy to it, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just too much of a chud, but like it just pisses me off that like they feel the need to go in there and like curate all this shit and to like change stuff that was literally like lines, like classic lines from the game, you know. Like imagine, you know, the bingo line where Leon's like, "Where's everyone going?"
Yeah.
Bingo. It's like,
Yeah, I've seen that.
if there was like some group of people out there who were upset at like fucking bingo, they're like, oh, this is very bingoist right here. This is very anti-bingoist. We need to take this line out. And it's like, this is a fucking iconic line. This is one of the most iconic lines that Lewis has in the game, is literally just him being a creep, you know? Or just him being a gooner. He's like, oh, yeah, you got big tits, you know? Saying that to the president's daughter, you know? Like, I don't know, man. It just that shit just pisses me off here, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Let's see here. They're asking, will we ever receive a proper Halo game again? What do you think?
I mean, depends on what you mean by like a proper Halo game. Probably not like an actually like one that feels like the Bungie games. Probably not. But then again, also it depends on what you mean by proper. Because like, does it have to not have sprint in it to be a proper Halo game? Because if so, then no, we're never getting one.
Yeah, and you know, that's the same opinion I share here too. Is that you're never gonna get another Halo game that's like the Bungie games. Partly because of the politically charged gaming climate that we live in now, and the fact that like you just like I don't know. I feel like if you try to copy Bungie style from like back then, like their whole shtick is we need as huge of an audience as we can to like make the bucks, right? Which is why they try to like mainstream like Halo to like literally everyone, you know, by making it like Call of Duty-esque, adding in sprint, all this other shit. It just, if you went back to the original Bungie roots, the only people who'd really want to play it are the original like Halo fans. To which like, I think there's enough of them who would buy it if you actually made like a true full, like Bungie-esque like Halo game. I think there'd be more than enough people who buy it. But it just, I think they don't want to do that because they'd be losing the like the market, like that open market or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think there ever will be another proper Halo game. I think the only people who know what Halo fans want are just like for the modders, for the most part. Did you hear about what happened to those guys, the dig site team guys, who were doing the mods
Yeah, I
for Halo?
did, yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah,
fucking
so-
nuts. Yeah, that's honestly, dude, it's fucking nuts that Microsoft like smacked their PP like that, dude. Like they're literally out there like doing free Halo content for people. They're doing stuff that like Microsoft refused to do for years or whatever, like trying to get us the what was it, the E3 demo for Halo 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were able to like unearth that shit, which is amazing. And they got the what was it, the original tech demo from like Tech World or whatever, the you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah. I've seen like a fair bit about it.
Yeah, they're able to get that too, man. They got all this shit working. They got all this like assets and stuff and everything else. And then Microsoft came and freaking smacked their PP. I think they hit them with like a copyright or a cease and desist or something, or I think they didn't pay them anything to do anything.
Yeah, I think it was that they refused to pay them, I think.
Yeah, which is absolutely insane. Did you?
What I've heard, they refused to pay them, but at the same time they were like giving them deadlines and shit, which is a bit rich. When it's like, so yeah, no, we won't pay you, but at the same time, like, mate, you've got like 5 days to do this, otherwise, you know, I don't know what. I'm not gonna fire you because you don't work for me, but you know what I mean. You'd be in trouble either way.
Dude, that's insane, dude. Giving people who work for you for free deadlines. It's like, brother, you literally run on Janny labor.
Yeah, like essentially they were expecting them to kind of treat it like their job, like a full-time thing, where they'd have to do certain stuff by like a certain amount of time, even though it would take a while to do. The only sort of feasible way to do it would be to, if this was your full-time job, but they were refusing to pay them. So obviously these people needed like actual full-time jobs in the meantime, but they also wanted them to do this like 24/7.
So what was the incentive for them to like do any of this for Microsoft besides just, you know, putting it out for the Halo community? Like, what was any of the incentive is like my question. Or like, are they paying them in like Halo Infinite skins or something? They gave them the cat ears, like, oh, your cat ears are like an unusual in TF2 or some shit, they glow or something, you know? Like, what was the incentive?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just that. So, well, you're working for Halo, isn't that cool?
Yeah, you get to work for Microshaft, dude. You get to work for Microshaft and get treated like shit, all for free, by the way. Like, I don't know, man. The only people who truly understand Halo are literally just the Halo fans. The Halo modding community have been the only ones to put out any real Halo content since probably like, I don't know, shit, since MCC came out, which was like on PC, I mean. When did it come out? Back in like what, 2020, 2019?
Not sure.
Shit. Yeah, it's been that long. Yeah, I remember when it first came out. When it first came out, if you guys don't remember, when it got ported to PC, the only game that was on there was Halo Reach. That was like what it originally came from, and then they kind of piecemealed all the other Bungie games over to that. But yeah, like the Halo workshop on Steam has really done like wonders for the Halo community. It's the only thing keeping it alive because Microsoft doesn't put out anything else for Halo fans. They just don't give a shit. And I call me a conspiratard. Call me a conspiratard here. But honestly, dude, I don't know, man. I think the sabotage of Halo was like completely intentional, man. Because it's like incompetence to this level, like incompetence at this levels. Like there's no way that's like, it's like by just sheer stupidity, man. It's like, I don't know, like do you think this is like a planned sabotage of Halo, or what do you think, man?
I don't think it's a planned sabotage. I think it is literally just that they're incompetent and they refuse to learn. Because at the same time they. So what I'm assuming is that I'm guessing every kind of game company is sort of forced to pander to the same people, even though not every game is going to have the same audience. So they've got to pander to the trans people. They've got to pander to women, regardless of whether or not the main demographic is women or not. Like,
yeah,
I think it's just because it's just really like business as usual nowadays.
Yeah, it's all like corporate like, you know, committee sort of meetings where they have to like go sit at the round table, and everything that the developer has done for the game basically gets submitted up to the committee or whatever, and they're like yay or nay on. It's like, oh hey, you didn't put in you didn't put in Sarah Palmer. We need girl boss to show up the chief. We need a girl boss to fucking show up the chief on or whatever, you know. And it's crazy is honestly like Sarah Palmer. I remember playing Halo 4 for the first time, dude, and I remember like seeing the Sarah Palmer cutscene, and it was just so fucking jarring, dude, because I don't ever remember seeing a cutscene quite like that in like any of the Bungie games. I mean, like the only example I could think of is kind of like the Veronica Dare shit from ODST, like her being kind of you know, like a little bit snarky, but it wasn't towards like Master Chief or anything. It's literally like Buck, you know, her, you know, and they have like a history together or whatever, right? But with like Sarah Palmer and Master Chief, though, dude, this bitch, this fucking Foyd, all right, she meets the like practically almost like the Jesus type figure in the Halo freaking universe, dude. She meets him and she's like, well, what did she say? I thought you'd be taller or something. Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
think they could have not necessarily fixed it, but I think they could have done it a bit less jarringly if, say, instead of, because when you get to that cutscene, the level that you do before it is you're clearing out all these Prometheans and stuff on the way to the Infinity, but you're talking Alasky over the microphone. I think the way you could have made it a little bit less jarring is if like he was talking to Palmer instead of Lasky, because then they'd have a bit of rapport, like not much, but they'd have a bit of rapport.
yeah.
And so by the time they finally meet in person, she could be like, "Oh, you know, I thought you'd be taller." But nah, that's like the first interaction she's ever had with him. So it's a bit jarring.
Yeah, no, it's super jarring, man. It's just like,
I don't think it's meant to be like her trying to put Chief down. I think it is meant to be. I don't think it was meant to be malicious. I think it is her just. It was meant to be her trying to be like snarky, or not snarky, but like sassy. But
quirky.
I think, like I said, like she just doesn't have any charisma, so it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Also, she's never interacted with Chief before, so you know she doesn't really have the. She doesn't really have the kind of relationship with him where you'd be able to talk to somebody like that, where it's someone of that stature,
Yeah.
and that kind of someone that you should have that much respect for. Where it's like you've literally just met him.
Yeah.
Like this guy is like your superior in everywhere. He's not your friend.
Yeah. And like literally, this guy right here literally saved the fucking galaxy probably what 2-3 times. Like the Covenant could have activated the rings, and your snarky ass like wouldn't even be here. You literally would have been wiped out with everyone else, you know. And it's just like, I think you're 100% correct though. Honestly, I think this is just like a case of just really shitty writing, as to where they just weren't able to fucking actually give her any actual like real charisma here. They're just like, yeah, make her snarky girl boss kind of deal. I don't even know if it was really even like them trying to shove like woke shit into this. Honestly, I think it just might be the case.
No, I think so the time this came out, it was like 2012, I think. It wasn't really so much a thing. Like there definitely was the odd like girl boss character, but
yeah,
it was a lot more sparse. I think that's the word. Back then, where it was just kind of like the odd one, and it was just kind of like, oh, you know, haha, yeah, okay, we'll let the women have like one W, I guess. It was a bit annoying, but it wasn't like obnoxious. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, even nowadays, I don't think it's as bad as it was like, say, like 2018. It was fucking dreadful back then.
What was
Like you had like Charlie's Angels and shit.
Charlie's what?
Charlie's Angels.
Oh, didn't that come out in the early 2000s? Was there a remake of that?
No, there was a remake. There was a remake.
Dude, I didn't even know they had a remake of that. What did they do for that
well,
one?
maybe watching it. It bombed.
Oh, shit! I never heard of it. That's news to me, man. Shit. Yeah, I remember. I remember there's. I don't like the cape shit movies. I don't really care for Marvel stuff. I remember I saw a pirated version of the Avengers Infinity War or whatever. No, not was it Infinity War? No, it was the Endgame movie or whatever. I saw a pirated copy of that or whatever. Allegedly. Haha, that's a joke. That's a joke, YouTube. But yeah, I remember I saw that. I saw the scene in the very end of the movie where they do the Avengers Assemble and they got all the female Avengers like all into like one shot or whatever. I saw that and I'm like, wow, this is like gayer than a fucking AIDS diagnosis, dude. Like yeah. It was bad. Do you think that the pendulum is kind of swinging back to like kind of like the right now, that like the backlash because of like everything they've been putting in games recently? Do you think it's kind of swinging back over to the right now?
I don't think it'll ever swing to the right, but I think it'll be
More center.
like yeah. I think that's the most we'll get.
Yeah, because I don't know if you saw the newest James Bond game. There was a bunch of guys kind of like soy jacking, at least like in the Chutosphere. There's like a few guys saying like, "Oh, hey guys, the woke shit's finally over." You know, they put they have like some decent eye candy women in the game or whatever that Bond can go and have sex with or whatever. He can like he's white. He's a white straight guy. They were like kind of soy jacking over that. I saw the Synthetic Man video on the newest James Bond thing or whatever. I watched it through. Yeah, he had some alright points on it, but yeah. Honestly, for me though, it kind of makes me like kind of just wonder like how much further over is the pendulum kind of gonna swing here? Because it's like I don't know if you've noticed in recent years, but like. And a lot of games nowadays, like the women they put in the games are just completely fucking chopped, dude. There's like no more attractive women.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people talking about that new God of War thing and like how the actress is like she's fucking bang tidy in real life, but then they've made her
Ugly.
like fucking minger in the game.
Yeah, and Sony. This isn't the first time Sony's doing this shit too. I don't know if you noticed, but like, did you see Spider-Man 2? They had like the one writer kind of like self-insert.
Well, so from what I know, I feel a bit bad for the writer, to be honest. So from what I know, she didn't ask them to do that. I think they just did that as like I think they were just trying to be nice and do like a favor for her or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, that's
dude. Like look at Jean Grey in this. I remember I saw one of the screenshots from the Wolverine game, and dude, she literally looked like an unironic like fucking hag, dude. It was bad.
Wait,
like what's that?
You like hags?
I mean, I like hags. I like them to look attractive, but no, dude, honestly, like they just made her. They just like I know I'm being nitpicky here, right? To certain people, but honestly, dude, it's like you literally have like a bombshell fucking redhead here. Like you have.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah, like
women have definitely been
chopped
in. Yeah. In video games.
Did you see Nicole from Dead Space remake?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna take you back to the past here. Dude, so okay, this is Nicole in the Dead Space remake, okay? Look at her right here. She looks like she's like fucking 50, okay? This isn't a conspiracy theory, okay? Ain't a fucking conspiracy theory here. All right? That's Nicole Dead Space. No, I don't want the remake, but this is what Nicole looked like. This is what Nicole looked like in the original Dead Space.
It's me. I wish I could talk to you.
Huge difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she looks like she's maybe like 26, 27, and then they literally they did this to her. Literally did fucking this to her, dude.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was quite bad.
That's fucking horrendous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the part I hate the most about these remakes is that it's essentially retconning the original to begin with. Like, they're basically making this the definitive version of the game to play, as to where, like, they want... I mean, I don't know for sure if they want the original to be completely forgotten about, right? But obviously they're trying to make this the go-to version, the definitive version of that game, which it really bothers me, because there's just so much artistic shit that just gets completely changed over to make it just something completely different to begin with. You know, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not good. I want attractive women in video games again. I don't want chopped ass freaking women in video games anymore. I'm tired of it. We've seen enough. It's, you know, even look at the Dead Space 2 remake. Even look at Nicole there too, man. It's a perfect example. It's not just like a one-off kind of thing. Like, this is like a in recent memory kind of deal, where they've just shitted up all the women. So let's see here. Will there ever be a Halo 7 or just perpetual remasters / remakes? What's your opinion on that, brother?
Yeah, they'll probably make another one. But I have heard that they're apparently threatening to remake Halo 2 and 3, so...
It's a threat. It's like, can you imagine? It's like 343. They're like, hey, you guys better stop shutting out online. That Master Chief's better stop what he's doing, or we're going to remake Halo 2 and Halo 3. Like a gun to the head of the universe. Like, you better stop. You better stop making fun of us, or we're going to remake all the classics. Oh, dude. Yeah, honestly, yeah, they're just gonna do perpetual remakes forever. I don't even know what the hell they'd even make Halo 7 about. What do you think they
Yes,
would make?
it'd just be like a sequel to Halo Infinite. But I know that the Halo Infinite already has a sequel, and it's a fucking book, so I don't even know. I don't know what happens in the book, so
I don't know.
Who knows?
That reminds me of that Niche meme where it's like Niche spoke of this. And then it's like immediately following it, it's like, I don't know, I never read the book. It's like Halo. Oh, yeah. It's like 343 spoke of this, and it's like, I don't know, I never read the book. It's kind of like that. Shit, I don't even know what they would do for Halo 7, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck their book's about. You don't know what their book's about. I don't think any average Halo fan, besides like the ultra hardcore, who are like watching Hidden Xperia's videos and like, you know, jorking off in the corner or whatever, they might know what it's about, but fuck, I don't know what it's about. I don't even know what they would do. Like, they just wrote themselves into a huge ass corner with Halo Infinite. Like, I never even finished Halo Infinite, by the way. I never finished that game. I think I got up to like, yeah, like I think I had the ending spoiled for me, and I was like, why am I playing this game? Like, who the fuck are the... What was the name of the enemy in the game? The big baddies, the Banished, or... No, the Unending, or...
Yeah. Oh, the Endless, yeah.
The Endless, yeah. It's like, who the fuck are these guys? And, like, why are you guys inserting these things, like, into this like, title here? Like, we've literally... There's never been any mention of these guys before in any of the other Halo titles. I'm pretty sure, like, the Forerunners or someone would have mentioned these things on, like, all the other Halo rings or whatever, because, like, apparently the 343 lore, the humans have gone to, like, visited most of the other Halo rings. Like, there would have been some type of mention or something in here of these creatures. And, like, also, the design for the Endless is just, it's shit, dude. It literally just looks like a generic alien. It's like, there's nothing really, I guess, like, distinct about it. And what, you know what it does remind me of? It reminds me of, have you played StarCraft?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, there's like a hybrid enemy that's like a hybrid between the Protoss and the Zerg in it. It kind of looks like, almost like ethereal in a way. It kind of looks like that. I'll show you a picture some other time. But yeah, there's nothing distinctive about it whatsoever. I frankly didn't really give a shit about it. It was just kind of like your video, your video hits it on the head there, like perfectly, about how this is literally a nothing burger game where nothing happens. Like, you know, I, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Next question here. Is he going to buy Halo Campaign Evolved on release? Are you going to buy Halo Campaign Evolved?
Probably not on release, but maybe.
Like on sale?
I've got my cousin quite likes Halo, so I might buy it and like play it with him, but I haven't got like a ton of excitement for it, so.
Hmm. Does your cousin know about your channel?
Yeah, he does.
Is he pretty chud coded now, or is he kind of like still like a normie?
I mean, he kind of was before.
but he's more like chud coded now.
No, I think he's just gonna stay the same.
Oh, fair enough.
He's already the chuddy.
Okay. Are there any other IPs that you enjoy?
No, only Halo.
Only
Nothing
Halo.
else in my life. Which is why I'm so fucking angry all the time.
You're banished to the Halo coal mines. Go back to the mines, bro. Go mine.
I don't know. I like a few things. To be honest, I don't play many video games, so yeah, I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Have you played Helldivers?
Yes, I do quite like Helldivers.
Did you like the crossover that they did, or did you think it was pretty?
Yeah, it was quite good. Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, I like the crossover that they did. I don't know, man. It just pisses me off that the fact that like the one Halo crossover we get for Helldivers also has like some of the worst weapons and some of the worst armor passives like in the entire game, and that's like literally all what that war bond is. And I think they charge like $15 for that one instead of the regular like 10 because it's like a Halo crossover. But yeah, like the shotgun, the Halo shotgun that they put in there, dude, is like completely outclassed by that newer shotgun they put out, the sweeper that's from the entrenched war bond. It's completely useless. And if you know the Halo weapons kind of lore, I'm pretty sure the Halo, dude, I remember the fucking Halo shotgun uses, I think it's like an 8-gauge shell, which is fucking huge, by the way. You could really do some damage with that thing, and for whatever reason, Arrowhead decided in their infinite wisdom, they're going to be like, oh, it's going to be light armor pen instead of medium armor penetration. I don't know, man. It just, the design decisions they made for that war bond were really, I don't know, it just didn't really make any fucking sense to me, dude. But, yeah, it's Arrowhead. Arrowhead is such, it's like they take one step forward and then they like fucking literally like do a backflip behind. It's crazy. Honestly, they can't really do anything right. Arrowhead just kind of fucking sucks as a development studio as far as like being consistent with like, you know, putting out good updates and new weapons. Let's see here. How does it feel to watch your favorite franchise get raped? How does it feel?
Yeah, it doesn't feel very good. I mean, it was already pretty raped by the time I got into it, so I can't complain that much.
Yeah, no, it's like I said to you before we started recording here for the video. Just so you guys know, I grew up with this franchise. Like I literally from birth I played this game. I think I remember playing it when I was like 3 or 4 on the TV. First first-person shooter I ever got or ever played. And I remember getting my own personal Xbox, and my dad bought me a copy of Halo 2. And I got to play it, and it was like the coolest shit ever. So, me personally, like seeing the ruination or the raping, the brutal aping of Halo it's super fucking blackpilling for me. But yeah, it's just sad shit. What's the next question here? If he could create his own dream Halo game, what would it entail? What would it look like for you, brother?
To be honest, I don't know, because I feel like the Halo it's kind of done now, isn't it? Like story wise, like it kind of ended after Halo 3. So I guess maybe sort of like a kind of a ODST type game.
Yeah. Honestly, the only way I could think of to continue the franchise would just be go back to the Human Covenant War and just do prequels. Prequels unrelated to the Master Chief. That's like the only thing I could really think of is like doing shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, touching on what you said, I think that, I mean, it's already been done. I mean, at a certain point, I think certain things like have a lifespan, you know? They have like a half-life, if you will, or whatever. It's like they're here and, you know, they pop off and then they're gone. And that's okay. It's okay to see things go away. Like, you know, you can have a game come out, be a one-hit wonder, and you still appreciate it. And it doesn't have to get touched or, you know re-sodomized or whatever. With like Infinity remakes or whatever, like you can just have this one thing and then that's it. You know, you come back, revisit it, you had your fun with it. Some people talk about it online, and that's kind of it. You know, and that's totally fine. You don't need to continue. You don't need to drag something out forever. But unfortunately, we have companies like Microshaft who want to do that. Unfortunately, let's see here. They're asking, what's your favorite weapon, vehicles? Okay, we'll start with the first one, actually. What's your favorite weapon in Halo?
Probably the shotgun.
That is a great fucking choice, dude. What do you think's the best version of the Halo shotgun from which game?
Probably let's say Halo 2.
Halo 2, yeah. Honestly, for me, dude, it's kind of a toss-up between the Halo Combat Evolved shotgun. Dude, Halo Combat Evolved shotgun, that thing, like, rocks, dude. That thing literally, like, wipes the floor. I'd probably argue that the Halo 1 shotgun is probably one of the best shotguns in, like, all of FPS, like, history. That thing literally just fucking kills everything. Got a good sound effect. I like the design on it. Looks really cool. Have you seen that video of the guy? He's over here. I think he's over in North Carolina. He's actually my roommate who lives with me. He actually knows the guy, but he actually made the Halo 1. He made the Halo shotgun IRL. Have you seen that?
Maybe.
Here it is. Oh, well, that's not a good clip of that, but yeah, the guy actually made it real life. Here it is.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. But yeah, that honestly, yeah, the Halo Combat Evolved and a Halo 2 shotgun design, I think, is the coolest shit. Let's see here. Your favorite vehicle? What would you say your favorite vehicle is, man?
Probably. Don't know. I do quite like the Warthog.
The Warthog is a classic. Yeah, I don't
Most
think you
of
can go wrong with that.
Just most of my answers will just be UNSC stuff. I always kind of like to stick to using the UNSC stuff when I'm playing a game.
Yeah, I mean, especially as part of like the role play of it. You know, it's like you're a Spartan, you're a human. You mainly probably want to use like human weapons because it's like, oh, hey, this is our shit right here. And not to say the Covenant weapons aren't interesting, but honestly, I just like using human shit more. I'm a bit of a human supremacist, you know.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Let's see here. Spartan armor customization from 3 of each and 343 games. What would you say your favorite Spartan armor is?
Well, in terms of like which game has the best one?
It could be from any one of those. Like your overall favorite from like any of the games, honestly. Or you could go game by game if you want.
Reach is probably the best.
Okay. Do you have a favorite armor set from Reach? Anything that sticks out to you?
So, I'll have to look it up really quick to make sure I'm getting the right one. Hang on. Yeah, so my favorite helmet is the operator helmet, and probably the scarf type. You know, like the one that June has, the chest piece.
Oh, the one with the knife.
I think most of them have knives in Halo Reach.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. This guy made an IRL version of it. This helmet's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool looking helmet. I like the. It almost looks like kind of like night vision sort of thing going on up here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the ones that have like they look like they've got a camera on it. Like the in Halo 5, honestly, I quite liked the Enforcer helmet. I'm kind of bummed they didn't bring that back.
Oh, dude, I gotta look that up. I played Halo 5 once for like 10 minutes. I literally don't know jack shit besides like your videos and what Andy Bunker Dweller has talked about with Halo. I fucking literally have no clue. What did you say the name of the helmet was? Halo 5
Enforcer.
Enforcer.
Also, I think I might have a cold, mate. My voice sounds mad fucking nasally. I don't know what's going on.
Halo 5 Enforcer.
Might be better searching up like images on Google, mate. Yeah, none of these are it. You might need to search up images.
Stand by. I'm gonna pull up pull that up real quick. Here we go. Halo 5 Enforcer helmet. Here we go. Is that it right there?
Nope.
No?
It's the first one.
Oh,
Yeah, there
first
you go.
one. Is that a good close up of it?
Yeah, I'd say that's. I mean, it's not the prettiest looking view of it, but
There we go.
yeah, I used to wear this one all the time in Halo 5.
Dude, that actually is pretty cool. I like you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of do you know like the old night vision they used to wear in like the military?
Yeah, I used to think night vision was really cool. Like the you know, the one where it's like, let me see if I can get an image of it. Hang on. Give me a sec. I used to really like the one where it was they just had like a fucking like it looked like they just had like one telescope sort of like over their eyes. Hang on. Let me find it.
Anything you send to me on Discord, I'm just gonna throw that into the video during editing and stuff, so that way they can see what you're talking about.
Give me a sec.
Oh, you're good, man.
The only image I can find right of it, because the specific one I'm talking about, it was in a TV show that I used to really like, and this is the only image I can find of it. But you know, like these kinds.
Okay, so those I think that's the PVS 14s right there. I want to say it's the PVS 14s. So that mount right there that he's using, that's like the Skull Crusher mount, right? That gets mounted around your head. The one.
Oh, yeah, the like the stuff I was into. Yeah, there were those ones that kind of, you know, that like flop down, like you can push them up when you're done with them, and you like they've got kind of like they're almost in like a hinge type thing where when you're not using them, you just sort of like flick them up.
Oh yeah. So that's most modern night vision now. You can do that. There's a thing called a Rhino mount that goes on the helmet, right? And that mount you attach like a little like kind of bridge connector thing to, along with like an arm, and the night vision gets mounted to the arm, and so it's all kind of together and it's attached to the mount, and then you just like kind of flip it down. Night vision from back in the day, they used to have like the mono lens, which kind of evokes this design right here evokes that kind of like old mono sort of lens or whatever, or the mono tube, the one tube that they used to have, where it looked like you were freaking like Cyclops or some shit. But honestly, yeah, that's a cool design though. I can see why you like this, yeah.
There's also actually there's one helmet I really like in Halo Infinite. It's the only problem I have with it is the visor, because it has like a teeth sort of like painted on it, and it looks kind of goofy. And I wish you could take that off. I think I'll be sending an image.
What's the name of it? I'll put it up here.
Sorry, I'll send it you now.
Okay.
This again, the night vision kind of carries it a bit, because it's basically just the biggest upload.
Yeah. This would actually look cool if they took the stupid freaking paint off it. Because, I mean, you think about it, right? Like, what sense does it make for you to, like, paint onto your visor? It's like, you need good visibility if you're going to be in for the fight of your life and you're literally painting. It's like fucking painting your windshield on your car, dude. It's like, it's kind of retarded, dude. But, yeah, it looks like they took a whole lot of inspiration from like modern kind of helmet design, because it looks like you have almost like the Pelletors, like the ear protection on the side there, along with like having like the blood type on the top, and they have like the bungee. It's like the bungee cord strap shit on the top for like holding down any like extra battery packs and stuff. Then you have kind of like the rails on the underside of the helmet or whatever. That is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like that looks a lot like the PVS 14s, the ones I used when I was in. But yeah. Now it's crazy, right? That like 343 can come out with some like actually like cool shit, but it's just like everything else that they do is just awful. You know, like you get a few gems and the rest is all literally just coal mines, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. Honestly, man. Let me see where we're at on time. Damn, we've been doing this for an hour and 6 minutes. But yeah, I mean, honestly, dude. I'm pretty cool wrapping it up. I know you're tired. It's late over there for you. You've been up for a bit.
I also have no adults with me, so and I've just got back from the gym. So.
Just so you guys know, we've been talking for like 2 hours prior to this as well, because I wanted to shoot the shit with him. So he is rather tired. But yeah, if anything, I'm probably going to wrap it up right here. I want to make sure you're able to like get some sleep and whatnot. But I really do appreciate you getting back to me and being willing to come on and to, you know, shoot the shit and, you know, talk Halo. It's really cool. I like what you're doing over on your channel. I hope to see a lot more from you, and I hope you make a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm hoping that as well.
Yeah, to which I think you will. Your channel is. Dude, I remember when I first saw your channel, I think you only had like 10,000 subscribers. And you're up to, what, 70,000 now?
I don't think I'm at 70,000. I think I'm at, was it like 60? Let me check. 67, but I'm coming up on 68.
Yeah, which is super impressive. I think you actually had your you have your milestones on here. Back in 2024, you had 10,000 subscribers. That's when I first saw your channel, actually. Yeah, 10,000. December 24, you had 20. Yeah, dude, you just straight. Excuse me, just steadily climbing up, man. Excuse me again, but do you think you're gonna keep with the channel, or just kind of until you find like a decent kind of like job or whatever?
It depends, I guess. What I want to do is I definitely want to be an animator, but I know that this channel would definitely be
problematic.
Yeah, it'd be a big liability if I ever got like tied to this. If anyone found out my my real name and stuff,
yeah,
this would really fuck me on. I think it's gotten to the point now where I've said so much stuff where even if I stopped now, it'd kind of be. Yeah, so I just kind of guess might as well just continue with the way I'm going, but just hope that nobody ever finds out who I am. So
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Being a chud tuber on the internet is like literally, it's like superhero level of like secret identity type shit, dude.
Yeah, I remember when Howling Mutant got doxxed.
Oh yeah, it turned out he was like actually like a Giga Chad or whatever. Dude's like. Just yeah, literally normal looking guy.
And I remember a lot of people being like, you know what, it kind of I'm not gonna lie, it kind of kills the fun now reading these tweets, knowing that he's not actually some like fucking goblin type thing.
Yeah.
It kind of kills the mystique of him.
Yeah. Like if I ever get doxxed on this channel, like it's so over. Like they're gonna be like, wow, our Oshi isn't like some fucking isn't some like T Cole fucking anime girl. He's actually just like some fucking, you know, decent looking white guy. Like damn, that's crazy. You know, then the channel's over at that point. I'm gonna have to go run off into the woods of like Montana or some shit. But anyways, I don't want to keep you up too much longer, man. But I really do appreciate you coming out and you know, turning up with the boys here.
Yeah, no, it's alright, mate.
But anyways, I'm going to end the recording right here. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and make sure to go check out Master Cheeks' channel. I'm gonna link and add him in the description of the video. But yeah, anyways, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.